Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with some cash commodity commentary. Markets are all a little bit down today, grains especially down, but we'll get right to it. Exports came out today. USDA reported about 334,000 bales of cotton sold last week. That's up 18% from the previous week, but down 4% on the monthly pace. Of course, keep in mind that over the last month we had some pretty big numbers, 400,000 plus in a couple of instances. And greater, of course, so it would sort of dilute that monthly average, I guess. Shipments were 170,000. That's down 6% from last week, but up 5% on the month. And that's always important that we ship more cotton. And I guess that's one reason cotton was able to kind of hang in here today. We closed slightly lower, just below 7,600, but the market, generally speaking, is virtually unchanged from yesterday. And of course, they're starting to struggle here. We do have, of course, the Christmas holiday approaching, so not many traders. We do have fiscal cliff worries, so not many traders. And so that may be one reason cotton's kind of stalled right here, but pardon me, nonetheless, it's hanging up here. Different story for the grains. Corn at one time sharply lower today. Corn exports weren't very good. They were down 56% on the week and 65% on the month. So we're still reeling from demand destruction on corn. Also, a major commodities analyst came out yesterday and suggested 99 million acres of corn next year. If you pencil in an average abandonment as well as an average yield, then you're looking at 14 in normal weather. Average yield 14.5, 15 billion bushels. That would certainly begin to rebuild stocks. Of course, we haven't done that yet. We don't even know what acres we're going to plant, but that's the type thing we're starting to look at. So that had corn sharply lower at one time, down 17 cents, although it's going to finish about, 7 or 8 cents lower. Beans suffered another setback today. China canceled another cargo of beans, so they finished down about 25 to 29 cents. We're getting some pretty wicked weather across the. Had some pretty wicked weather over the wheat belt. Now it's stretched from the Great Lakes down to the Gulf of Mexico. But that was enough to send the wheat market going backwards. And then wheat exports were actually up 26% and 46% on the full week average. So maybe we're at a level now we're going to generate some a little bit of demand. Fuel today was a little higher. Again, we just attribute that to the holiday. They're jacking it up because they can. I think, though, we're setting up for a disappointment in the fuel market, so we might even look at hedging some fuel at some point in time. Stock market up a little bit today. Still a lot of fiscal cliff talks about. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I don't even know if that's real or not. And I don't think the politicians do either. At any rate, let's see what tomorrow brings. Have any questions or comments, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.